backline, get on top of these champions, take them down. There is a high amount of peel, though, on the Team Liquid side, so I do think it could be pretty difficult to actually reach Tactical, and that is likely going to be what they... Neither one should be able to solo kill the other. They are looking for a potential engage here.
Ooh, spicy there on the sword out there as KazaLoLLCShighlights finds it. Double taunt is good. Ignite is down, and there's the jump, there's the flash, and now in goes Santorin, baby! It's first blood! See, KO
feels like right now, and Huni, yet to use his first base, is kind of just chilling here, trying to absorb as much farm as he possibly can, but is actually down a couple waves already.
All right, well, Dragon is going to be leashed for Speaker potentially here as Santorin didn't quite have the support he needed to take it. Yeah, Speaker's actually just going to smite that one away as Power of Evil with level 6.
Team fight to actually pull off because you have to execute your dives very effectively.
Ooh, Tactical does get the jump out of there, and of course, no more flash taunt there as KazaLoLLCShighlights going to go back in. There's still a heck room around the area, but sorta already going to maybe go down. The heal happens there. Tactical does finish off the kill, but KazaLoLLCShighlights are going to now be the target, but he has his ult. He pops it, and Speaker is still going to kill him regardless. Now top side, it's the roam caught in transition as Power.
Santorin just kind of waiting for Jensen right now.
Yeah, Speaker still has his ulti, but it's 3v2. Sword Art's here now as well, though. In they go. I think he got it, but is he going to get out safely? Still going to chase for the kills instead as Lost goes into the Tactical and takes him out. With the rest of TL reinforced, and Sword Art's going to have to book it. Somebody nabbed the eye, though, so we'll find out who in a second is Lost. Is indeed that in front of the 4 people on the enemy team. Is KazaLoLLCShighlights going to find the pulverize, and that kill goes over to Alphari.
Yeah, and Santorin.
No Dragon. Team Liquid going to claim this Oceaneers will reveal the soul for this game. Alphari going to go sideways on that body slam. Eats a couple tower hits and some slaps from Shen, so not the best there as Huni re-engages with the taunt, pops up the dodge zone, and continues to lay the hurt into Alphari. But unfortunately for him, Santorin's here. And now he knows because the Herald gets popped, and that's a great ulti out of Alphari. Ragnarok popped as well, but unfortunately Santorin can't find his way under because Huni did flash, but he's contending with the Herald that's going to take out his tower. He wants to grab the 50 bonus gold. Does get it, and now that is Speaker in the bottom of the map. Roaming up onto Alphari, does have the flash though, but there's the Stanch United, going to get in there nice and early. Taunt lands in onto Santorin, and with no Ragnarok, there's no hope for the Viking as Santorin will be felled by Huni. As Alphari going to keep fighting, but Lost and Sword are going to have to back away most likely, but Speaker is here in reserve. I just don't think the Heck Room's enough to stop this at all.
No, it's not, especially not with Jensen there over the wall. You're not going to burst anyone down. Tactical down there on that bottom side. Oh, he's dead.
Nailed by PoE. The damage is enough. Flash in there for the final Q.
Trying to claw themselves into this game here as TL have been in control, it feels like. Overall, you know, are still maintaining that.
So much damage after that stun, and PoE knew what he had to do to calculate the rest of that kill. So really well played. Gonna have a Void Star finish now. So ramping up in damage, which is always nice to see. Actually, that one kill in mid lane cascaded into quite a bit, but Tactical already trying to answer here in mid lane.
Yeah, especially because it was actually solo gold for Lost. That is pretty big.
Oh, not again! He's just
the tower by himself with no one else around. Both are very bold decisions, and he's punished for it twice in a row. But TL grouping now. They grab that second Herald, as I was talking about earlier, and they'll use that to crack the last outer here, pushing in towards this tier 2 to get a charge. You can even see Alphari in position for potential engage.
Yeah, looking for the kind of the same play he had in mid before, but TSM after the Herald has charged in, are considering a possible counter engage. Speaker's ready with the rank 2 ulti, but Seraphine's just making this push real troublesome, and KazaLoLLCShighlights with the big wraparound is going to mean TL just siege down 2 towers, nice and easy.
Yeah, I mean, TSM doesn't want to fight because Lost isn't even there, right? Lost is still pushing throughout this entire time up on that top side. So TSM, you know, do lose 2 towers, but at the very least, they get a tower back on the top side, and all of the gold is concentrated on Lost. So both of the towers that they have taken have been solo gold for their AD. We'll see if this fight does happen.
KazaLoLLCShighlights back in. That blast gun was wild. Santorin's actually going to find PoE here, and now he's going to have to run away, but Stanch United is going to try and save the mid lane, and not going to happen. Gold Drinker plus the Olaf E, and everything just cascades down into Power of Evil's health bar being reduced to 0. Because, by the way, Lost is still pushing, is going to get a second tower here.
They're going to go for Baron, though. Like, this is actually a now, and have spotted that it's happening, but Speak is way too far away. Yeah,
I don't know if it's going to matter now. Speaker, no Ghost, not enough. He does have his ulti to get over the wall. Could maybe go for the 50-50 in the area now if he wants to do it. But they do have a ward in the back as well. Surely they're going to force something here. Is Alphari going to burn the ulti on the Sword Art? Sword Art going to get crushed as Tactical is going to take him out. Now the TP in looks very haphazard there for Power of Evil, but he does get the stun to knock them away, and the Baron has reset, but Team Liquid thinking about walking back in there as Lost tries to assassinate KazaLoLLCShighlights. Now going to be forced to flash out as the Pole finds two, and now Speaker and Huni caught out in the front side there as ulti out from Speaker, but Huni not so lucky, had to ulti in, is now going to go straight back to the fountain as Tactical's going to make it too.
Power up on the top lane, so he's gotten 3 isolated turret kills for himself. He is actually level 12, very high level on this Kaisa, so is in a really strong point here.
All right, well, Speaker's caught KazaLoLLCShighlights, but kind of tough to do too much to the Alistar. Does ulti. Power of Evil, though, can maybe finish it off. The ulti's enough. Very nicely played, but now top side. This is the big problem. Lost there. Gonna have the Galio joining in a sword. That's right beside him, but now he has to fight out between 3 people. Not gonna make it happen. It's a 2v3 still for TSM, but it's only the front line left as Power of Evil with no ulti. Can't really do anything versus 4 from Team Liquid. Speaker on the side, but TSM just flashing out of there as Team Liquid are gonna try and polish off the rest of TSM. Speaker gonna dive back in, but Tactical is gonna go down to Speaker. That's a big kill for TSM to get, but now it's 1v3 as the root lands in onto Speaker, and the damage is just keep coming on through as Speaker is going to have to ult.
Missed positions from Tactical, so it's going to be tough for TSM because there's just so much peeling for Tactical. You know, TSM have got to continue to pressure these side lanes, got to get some side lane advantages, and Huni now takes down his first turret of the game, so it's good to see them.
Instead, it's just going to be Team Liquid chase off Huni, grab the dragon, going to make it 3 for themselves as maybe thought about.
We're going to be putting ourselves into a pretty weird spot.
Huni went back.
Kill these turrets fast.
Yeah, I mean, he's demolishing literally the one in mid alongside Santorin. Huni did go back, but it has TP, no ulti of note. But TSM, they're going to get an inhib first here. There's 4 of them versus 0. But Team Liquid are going to be able to get an inhib as a trade. So mid inhib for top inhib. Have to think that favors TSM somewhat, but is KazaLoLLCShighlights going to make it any more costly than that? It doesn't look like so for now, but they're getting collapsed on again.
Exactly. That's the question, is can they actually get out? Huni does have TP, so he's got to join his team here pretty early. You know, he's got to TP one of those minions.
They're going! Yeah, they're just going to go for it. They know they have to engage to get out of here. And Huni, I think he's found the angle onto Jensen. TP's in, but what a stun. As Lost is going to go in. It actually doesn't matter at the end of the day as Huni's able to find the CC.
Rather, but it's going to be this Baron fight. Are they just going to straight up 50-50 this? Santorin's still here.
All right, is this moment before disaster or glory? TSM going to turn back in. Speaker with a pretty big ulti, but Tactical stayed safe. He's rocket jumped and the Baron is still fairly low. Ragnarok though pop for Santorin as Huni's going to be kept out of the pit. Alfari looking to go in. What a stun there for PoE. Finds 2. They get the Baron. Sword Art's going to dive back in. TSM, they're going to try and make the best of it as Lost. Looking for Tactical, but doesn't.
Some real gold here and potentially threaten another inhibitor.
Yeah, Lost is just eating minion waves right now with the Hurricane finished. I mean,
pushing down on that bot lane, who have these semi-globals who can respond. It's only Santorin right now, and the rest are showing, so they should push aggressively.
Yeah, these close lane splits are really nice on the Kai'Sa side, right? Because their ulti's kind of like a semi-global in this spot. So TSM just continuing to push on all these different fronts. They got the supers doing the work in top side for them. Lost has already done a pretty significant amount of damage to this outer inhibitor tower in bottom side, but KazaLoLLCShighlight's going in. Sword Art's going to deflect it though. Does not have his flash, going to have to run. Justice Punch is back in. That's going to be a stun and a root, and Tactical going to be grabbing that kill.
I'm not sure actually how the Stand United got interrupted there. KazaLoLLCShighlights almost getting picked off, but Huni did use his ult. I'm not sure who actually interrupted it, but KazaLoLLCShighlights will live. They do get the pick onto Sword Art, and now the Dragon's going to be spawning.
Speaker looked like it was maybe going back in. I also saw the same thing you did. Shen's shield, but unfortunately was not enough to keep Sword Art alive. And like you, I do not know where Huni ended up. That TP right into the arms of Power of Evil. Perhaps it is Alfari getting stunned. Not too bad. It's Huni going to be caught on the other side and Lost. Going to have to get his way in there. Huni's so low, he's dead already. Power of Evil getting low as Alfari's chasing him down. He's left for dead as well as Alfari. Should be able to finish him off as Tactical waltzes in to grab that kill. No teleports as there are super minions in the base, but Team Liquid are going to grab the soul here. TSM just forced a base.
Yeah, that is so big for Team Liquid, especially with this style of composition where you're playing against a burst-heavy comp that's
Alfari's already in the base, chasing Sword Art away through the base gate.
Yeah, I mean, you have no turret down there, so they're just going to run right at you, and TSM had 3 members down on the bottom side, so they will lose this inhibitor. Can't do that, and it's kind of just this stalemate right now. Huni doesn't want to ult up, and TL doesn't want to hard commit to it and finish it off just yet, and now they've lost vision in the pit.
Speaker's just going for the steal, I think, but Team Liquid are taking this very slowly. They found the jungler, that's what they needed, but now Speaker's in the pit. They're going to have to get him in there, and oh my god, Speaker Pika. He's stolen the Baron, but the fight's breaking out on the top side of the map. Sword Art there is going to go in as the shutdown already happens for Tactical, but Alfari is going to be slain by Power of Evil. So a 1-4 trade, but Tactical's still alive, and that means death for TSM if he keeps autoing. He's going to flash in, make the players lost, finds Core JJ, but Tactical finds Sword Art as both marksmen trade out the enemy support, but Lost is indeed that on the wrong side of the map, running away from the rest of TL. But they're going to try and finish it off. We Lost maybe actually on the right side of the map now. I take it back.
I mean, look at Huni, right? He goes for that, and that prompts the recalls coming through from TL. So now it's just a 1v1 here. Lost is going to turn around.
He's actually got the damage. Oh, Jet City ruins it. Tactical finds the shutdown, almost still died. Because Huni is busy pushing in the bottom side. In fact, he's just like ignoring Alfari. He's going to be hitting the inhibitor there with the Baron up minutes. Behind him is very potent here. And I should be able to get this. Alfari can't stop this. Like, what are you going to do? Baron's just too good. Right. So instead, you try and do this, which is force the 4v4, but are you going to win that? Because you have to be careful. TSM have plenty of ways to engage. Santorin trying to be aggressive, looks for Sword Art, gets the Chilling Smite down, but misses the axe. And Sword Art's going to walk away. Now Speaker's going to re-engage. Through, they go into Tactical. That's the goal they need as Lost flashes in. 1,000 bonus gold as that's what they grab. And now Lost still fighting it out, is going to die, but they get a second kill before it happens. And now it's 3v2 for TSM as Jensen is just going to get his health bar obliterated despite the stasis. It's not going to last long enough as Power of Evil going to kill Core JJ as well, and Sword Art just going to live as now it's 4v1.
They've done it. TSM have gotten the fight they need. They find the fight here. Tactical again getting picked off, and TSM on a 4v1 push here. It's all up to Alfari. I don't see how he can actually hold on.
Again, Alfari, no damage, just has to try and buy some time, but the towers are falling. TSM, they lost the Baron, but that's not going to be enough. They've actually need the waves to cooperate here, but it will now come back in. They take down the tower. Speaker's going to die to Alfari, but TSM, they're going to move in to finish off the Nexus. Please ignore Alfari. He's not worth it at all. As Power of Evil's trying to pad the KDA, hit the Nexus, man. As TSM are going to win a nail biter versus